Hey folks, what's going on? We're out here today at the food plot. As you can see, it's looking kind of pitiful behind me. That's because it's November. Real quick, I'm going to input some video footage I took back in September. I didn't have enough time to really do a full-blown video on that, so I'm going to put it in right now. So enjoy that, and we'll catch you in a minute. So folks, I apologize. It took me so long to kind of post an update on this power plant food plot. As you can see, everything's all the vines from the beans or peas, what have you, have pretty much lost all its foliage. I'm going to flip the camera around and show you that we do have some green shoots. There's a pea or a bean, but there is some greenage right there. As far as, and then it got dog fennel. But every now and then you'll have a green vine still left. And the reason why we still got some green, we hadn't really had really cool temperature. I'm wearing a jacket, but it's still like in the mid-60s, and that's because I was riding a buggy around. So and I didn't really want to get cold, but we haven't had a frost yet. So it's just been a weird fall for us. It looks like it's, for the most part, you could consider an Indian summer, so to speak. But all in all, and overall on the power plant plot, it is it kind of took it on the chin to begin with, and it wasn't the product's fault. It was just, you know, Mother Nature. I mean, as soon as we planted, we were hit with a drought, and some of the plants that came up died. The sunflowers, when they came up, something browsed right on through them. And then once we did get some rain, we got a month straight of rain. So all in all, I mean, we did pretty good. As you saw in the September video, we got something to grow out here, had some forage. So, you know, it worked. Will we plant it again next year? I would say no, and the reason why is because I'm kind of particular the way this broadcasted out. I'm getting to the point where I'm not liking seed mix, so to speak. Not that the fact that the product didn't work. I think it worked great. We put lime fertilizer out like we needed to. However, it's to me, getting everything to broadcast out, you had to open, for the different size of seeds, you had to open up the seeder enough, and then so you lost all your small seeds first. They were the first to come out, and then your larger seeds kind of broadcasted out with it. So in my opinion, I much rather have one seed for one set size of the broadcaster, and we can get it basically uniform distribution all out. And so that would be my only negative on it. But as far as the product, I mean, it came up, did a great job. So, you know, I can't knock it with the conditions we had. I mean, it's not irrigated, it's a food plot. I mean, we're not going to throw a whole bunch of money at it. We're going to throw some, obviously, with the fertilizer. We're going to put seed out, but just, you know, for what it's worth. But we'll probably end up turning half of this into a clover plot next year. I'm used the Imperial Whitetail Clover a couple times in the past, and we haven't done video on it, but I do love that product. And you know, so there's nothing against Whitetail Institute. We're just seeing what their products do and what it goes for. So, but all in all, I think it worked. It got some forage out. I know the turkeys loved it. deer seem to be in it. Now we were competing with a 60-acre bean field straight that way, about a half a mile. So, you know, 2 acre to 60 acres, there's more in soybeans, maybe a little bit more palatable from what I've observed than the browsing or forage type of soybeans or peas that had eventually came up out here. So, and then there's an 80-acre farm that way behind the camera, and that's about a mile and a half. So we're kind of stuck in the middle of some big, decent, I wouldn't say big or humongous farms, but they are competition, and both of those were in soybeans this year. Next year they'll probably be in corn. So this may get if we come back through with a bean of some sort, this will come through, will probably be more of a attractant because it's competing, less competition with the soybean farms. And that gets in the next thing we might have to do, a nematode check if we're doing like a legume on a legume, like your peas and beans. So all in all, I thought this product worked very well. I mean, it came up and did awesome, and something browsed through it. Like I said, there's quite a bit you can come through and see where stuff's been nipped off on the vine. So well, with that, check back in. I'm sure we're going to do another big time food plot video next spring, and we'll go from there. I need to build 2 more of this size. I've come to like the 2 acre size better than some of these larger 10 acres that I hear some of the people around here trying to build. It just makes it a little tight little spot, and you can spread them out a little bit more, spread your congregation points out a little bit better, and they don't eat up a lot of land. You can fit them in a smaller spot. So that's another topic. So with that, have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.